From a drama where a $15,000 gift card scam goes really bad.
I saw you put $400 on a gift card that you then put into your purse.
To a heartbreaking story revealed through the eyes of surveillance footage.
Have taken some money while you're working as a cashier in the front. Can you tell me about that? Like, what's the purpose behind all this?
I'm giving them money.
Okay. You short on bills or?
My mom.
Your mom?
She's sick.
This is what happens when stupid employees get caught stealing on the job. Let's dive into a shocking betrayal behind the counter.
So each one of these customer names, they're not real customers.
No, sir.
You made them up.
Yes, sir.
He's been fraudulently crediting them 9 times for a total of like $4,600.
On March 27, 2023, officers responded to a report involving a female employee who had been conducting fake refund transactions to steal money from the store. She admitted to crediting herself and signed a confession.
An 18-year-old female employee, she's been with us since February or so. Yesterday was the last theft, but essentially she has 3 separate credit cards, and she's been fraudulently crediting them 9 times for a total of like $4,600. So what you do is you just grab a whole bunch of merchandise, bring it to the register, stick in her credit card, act like someone returned the merchandise, but it didn't. I have a written statement of admission.
These are all the transactions?
Yeah, there's 9 of them, and those are the dates of the amounts on the bottom.
And she claims that she did it because her boyfriend's abusive and
She
said,
didn't
if you
come
don't
home
bring
with
me home money.
I'll beat the crap out of you.
And I said, Becca. She's 18.
Well, it's a felony.
I know.
So I told them you guys are coming. I said, you know, that I do it for
I didn't even make
purchase.
contact with her yet, though, so.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm here tomorrow too. So if you
Can
need-
I read her admission?
Oh, absolutely.
She was crediting returns of items onto her credit card.
Oh.
So essentially paying herself through clothes.
Like for example, like she returned all these items, like, and then made
She
up
acted
a
like she bought
customer's
them and
name.
then she would return them to herself.
Like this customer name, she just put in a dummy customer name, but I could see by the last name on the card it belongs to her. It actually prints out her name, so it's like, yeah, that's her name. And you can put it whatever she wants over here, but the card must
Like,
swipe.
you can manually type in the name or something?
No,
How
it's
does she put in a
swiped.
dummy name?
No, well, she can manually type in that name. But she,
Lily Love?
yeah.
That's the name she chose?
Well, she used 9 different names. Mostly Jones was the last name she used, but this.
So,
After her arrest, the female employee was read her rights by the police before they began questioning her about her actions and other related information.
I'm gonna read you something. Okay? It says, I'm required to warn you before you make any statement you have the following constitutional rights. Number 1, you have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Do you understand that? Number 2, you have the right to the presence of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questioning. Do you understand that? Number 3, if you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any questioning. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Number 4, any statement can and may be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that? Number 5, any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that? Number 6, at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. Do you understand that? Lastly, I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be at your own free will. Do you understand that? Do you have any questions about what I just read you? How long have you worked here? A few months? Like when were you hired?
Like February.
February? Do you remember like mid-February, early February?
I don't remember the exact date.
How long have you lived in Florida?
The situation took a turn when the female suspect revealed a man named Miles, who had manipulated and coerced her into stealing money to send to him.
Have any idea what the allegations are against you?
Yes, I do. He just told me prior to us coming in.
Who's he?
Michael.
Who is he to the store?
I don't know. I think it's something she died.
I'm Kofor. Okay. So, explain to me what happened.
Basically, I met this guy. Her name was not clear. Just moved here.
You met a guy?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Miles.
Miles?
Yeah. M-I-L-E.
M-I-L-E-S?
Yes.
What's Miles' last name?
I don't know his last name.
How long have you known him?
Since I've been in Florida.
So you've known him for 4 months and you don't know his last name?
Yeah.
What's his phone number?
What day was that? March what?
March 18th.
So the last time you talked to him was over a week ago?
Yeah. So, at first when I met him, everything was fine. I
Hey,
told him,
can you get that right there?
I told him I just recently moved here, blah blah blah. And like I seen that he started to manipulate me a little bit.
Money, what?
Manipulate.
What does that mean?
Like he started to manipulate me.
Oh, manipulate. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I thought you
have
said
an
something.
accent,
That's
sorry.
fine.
And like he wouldn't like hurt me, but like
I'm still listening.
like he would just do little stuff to like make me afraid of him.
I'm still listening.
And then he told me that like, oh, like he needs some money, or he's gonna beat me or kill me. And I gave him like all the money. Like I'll ask my parents all the time because they were the one taking care of me when I was here. I asked my parents all the time, into a little turned into a lot, and like he's just like it's either like you give me the money or like I'm gonna beat you or like kill you.
Has he ever beat you?
The first time he tried to do that, he started screaming and yelling.
Where did this happen at?
This happened like outside of like my apartment complex, and that was.
Who do you live with there?
I have 2 roommates.
So have the roommates met Miles?
No. They were,
Have your parents met Miles?
No, they don't know about him.
The cops were skeptical about Miles's existence, however. Karen insisted that he is real, despite providing only vague details.
Okay. So how would you give him the money?
So he made me open like a bank account. The name of the bank is called Sunset Credit Union. So he made me open that up, and then he's like, "Oh, just basically put the money in this account, or if not, you can put it on this cash account." He told me like open up.
So you would transfer it from whatever credit card you use to refund yourself the money
Yes, sir.
from the close,
Yeah.
and you would transfer it to a Cash App or the Sunset Credit Union?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I pull up your bank account, it's going to show that.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right. Would you mind pulling your bank
Yeah.
account up?
And I'll also show you him telling me to open it up.
Do you have his Instagram or his Facebook?
I have him on this app called Telegram.
What the heck is Telegram?
It's like a Slack or WhatsApp.
It's not like pictures.
No, it's a chat and messenger.
All right. Let me. Can you show me your?
Yeah, I am showing you him telling me to open the account.
Just so you're aware, you don't have to show me anything on your phone.
Okay then.
Okay.
Alright.
I just don't want you to feel like I'm forcing you to show me.
Okay.
So you don't want to show me.
No.
Okay, that's fine. But your phone would be evidence, so I do need it because I'll write a search warrant for it and find the information out. All right. So you would transfer the money to this Sunset Credit Card Union or Cash App.
And like sometimes, like he was really good at getting to me, and like I'm really good with people, so I'm like very nice, I'm very forgiving. So like he would like let me use some of the money just to like justify it, like like just to make sure like I'm in the right track and like I wouldn't snitch on him or anything like that. And yeah,
Miss Pedro, how old are you?
I'm 18, sorry.
You're 18. You ever been arrested before?
Never.
Never. All right. What was his name?
Michael.
Michael? Did Michael have you write a letter?
Yes, sir.
Is this the letter he had you write?
Yes, sir.
It is? Is that your name?
Yes, sir.
You signed this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Officers warned Karen of the charges she could face if she didn't come clean, but look at how she responded to them.
All right. So in this letter, it says you started February 27th returning clothes.
That's the first date of on the paper.
Did you get to see these papers?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
yes.
signed these two as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got to see.
There's one more.
So these are initials AP, right?
Yeah.
Those are your initials?
Yes, sir.
You did this
Yes, sir.
for each one. I'm not going to go through all of them.
Yeah,
but I
for
think
each
there's, what, 9, you said?
So,
Okay. So nobody else did this but you?
yeah.
How would this work? Because here, Mr. Michael was trying to explain it to me, but I'm pretty slow and I don't understand things.
Okay, so basically,
I don't have a degree, so.
basically I'll just grab like items and then do like a return and just like do it on the credit card. That's how that works.
So if I wanted to do it, I just go in there, pick whatever I want to return. I put my credit card in, and then just charge the store back the money onto my credit card.
Yeah.
But how do I make a customer name like Lily Love?
Oh, it's just when you're done with the return, it just asks you like information of like the customers, and you can just like the random name, random address.
Okay. So each one of these customer names, they're not real customers.
No, sir.
You made them up.
No, yes, sir.
So how much money is in the Sunset Credit Union or the Cash App? How much money were you allowed to keep?
Like it depends on how like he would be feeling. Like sometimes you'd be like, oh, cause he is like a scammer. So like,
Well, I mean, you are too.
I guess so. So he, like I don't know. It just depends on like how much he wants to cut out of it. Like it's not like always like the same amount.
I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I think you're lying to me.
Okay.
I think you did this. I don't think there's miles, because when I write a search warrant for your phone, I don't think it's going to show any of that. And when it gets presented to the court and it shows that you were lying, you're an adult. They're not going to have, when the state attorney goes, yeah, she straight up lied to the officers the entire time, they're going to be more harsh on you, if that makes sense. So, is there a miles?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ultimately, after a series of denials and accusations, Karen was compelled to acknowledge her wrongdoing and signed documents admitting to all 9 fraudulent transactions.
Because if this is actually happening, what you're saying too, then that's not acceptable either.
Yeah.
But you don't know his last name. Your roommates have never seen him. What does he drive?
He has a different car every time.
It's his own. Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Did I miss anything?
Nothing
Alright.
you delete on your phone, so you're really deleted.
Can you stand up for me?
Yeah. Oh, she has to sign.
One
She has to
quick-
sign one more.
This is the one we went and flipped through them.
Oh.
So just if you could put today's date. This is my name, date of birth, and the address that I would like to get mailed to. That's my
Okay.
business card.
All right.
That's my personal address at home and my date of birth.
Okay.
If you need
Yep.
that. Thank you.
Also, would you like her trespass from here?
Sure.
Miss Pedro, stand up for me. Face the wall.
That's what I put this on.
Put your hands behind your back. Your purse, do you want it to go with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And all this jewelry too, you want it to go with you to the jail? You don't want to call somebody to give it to them? It's a lot of jewelry you got on.
Mom, brother,
Miles.
Miles.
In conclusion, the 18-year-old woman was charged with felony grand theft for stealing nearly $5,000 from her employer through fraudulent returns. Let's move to another case with a different crazy Karen.
Who taught you to go in the register and put $400 on a card and then take it? Another employee here told you to do that, or did you figure it out on your own?
Another employee?
On April 23, 2024, officers responded to a 7-Eleven employee accused of stealing $15,000 through a gift card scam, following a report from the store owner.
Hello. Hello. How you doing? My name is Officer Damian Ferriolo. I'm with the Delray Beach Police Department. This is Officer Swanson. He's my buddy. The reason we're here today is because this is Russell. Do you know who Russell is?
It's my boss.
He's your boss. Okay. So Russell has concerns that you have stolen from the store.
What?
Okay. So before we talk about it all, I'm just going to read you something, okay? This is real fast. I'm sure you've seen this like in the movies and stuff like that. All right. So I am required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any of my questions. Do you understand that? You have the right to remain silent and not answer any of my questions. Do you understand that?
Your question?
Yeah, like in other words, if I ask you questions, you don't have to answer them.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one of your rights. That's your first right. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that?
Statement?
Yeah, in other words, like, I can't have this gentleman shake the truth out of you.
You speak English, okay? Or do you need somebody in a different language to help us out?
I'm not speaking English very well, but I'm not speaking English very well.
Okay. What language would you prefer?
Creole.
Okay. You try to get Creole to do this?
Do we have one?
Due to her limited language skills, the suspect had difficulty understanding her rights, despite the officer's efforts to support her.
Do you have your ID on you by any chance?
No.
Can I see your ID, please? Thank you. Okay, so here, let's go over here in this area. This is why we're...
After the cops presented evidence of the alleged theft, Karen appeared visibly confused and repeatedly insisted it was a mistake as the officers pressed her for an explanation.
Russell has noticed that some money has been going missing from here. Money.
Okay.
All right. So, with that being said, Russell was very concerned. So then he noticed one day that $800 and something was missing.
800?
Mm-hmm. But so what Russell did, hello?
My brother-in-law, he's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right, thank you. So what Russell did the day that he realized that there was $800 missing is he went and reviewed the video. You know that there's surveillance video. You know there's cameras in the sky everywhere. Look, right there, there's one.
Yeah.
So you know there's cameras watching you when you work. You know, it's there for your protection too, because it's there in case you get robbed or something like that. But it's also for his protection to make sure his employees aren't stealing from him. When he went and watched the video, and he showed me the video, do you know what we saw in the video? From Friday, this past Friday, last Friday. Do you know what we saw?
Friday?
4 days ago.
Yeah.
4 days?
Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Monday,
No, wait,
Friday, Sunday.
Today's Tuesday.
Well, today's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. So, okay. But you want
5 days ago.
5 days ago, Friday.
So 5 days ago, on Friday, the day before the weekend, he watched the video, and do you know what we saw in the video? Do you know what we saw? Okay, I'm going to tell you what I saw, okay? And then maybe you could tell me why, okay? I saw you put $400 on a gift card that you then put into your purse. Friday. It's on video. You put $400 on a gift card, and then you put the gift card in your purse, but you never put $400 in the drawer. So when you put the $400 on the gift card, that's like stealing $400 from the cash register because you put it on the gift card. Do you know what I'm talking about? There was no customers in the store. This happened around 11:30 a.m. So close to this time, this happened. Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. $400. You don't remember taking $400 on a gift card?
I looked. I looked Friday.
Oh yeah. So how come? Why did you take the $400 and put it on the gift card? Do you want to see the video of it?
No. I saw that.
You saw the video?
Not the video.
No, I'm saying I can show you the video of you doing it. Do you want to see the video?
Which video?
Of you putting the $400 on the gift card. I'm asking you why you did that. Is there a reason that you did that? Like, why would you need to take $400?
We know that you did it. We want to know why. We, him and me is we, and Russ too. He seems like a nice enough guy. Why did you steal that money? Not did you, why did you? We know you did. We want to know why you did.
Why I did?
Why did you steal the money?
Why I did?
Why did you put the $400 on the gift card and put it in your purse?
Maybe the the gift card.
Maybe the what?
The gift card?
The gift card. Can I load? Is but I saw that oh my god. I load on.
She just can't process it fast enough.
No, she's
Figure out
processing
the story.
Well,
Figure out the story.
she's trying to figure out what we want to hear. I don't want you to tell me what you think we want to hear. You're a smart girl. I can tell you're smart, and I can tell you understand.
Both cops and the shop owner kept questioning Karen about her motive and who might have urged her to commit the crime, but she couldn't give a clear answer.
An opportunity to be honest with us and tell you why you did that, and if there's any other times that you have taken money. Because right now he knows that over the past, how long? Well, over the past month?
Yeah.
Over the past month, he's out around $14,000. Now, I'm only telling you 400 of it that I know is you right now. But if you make me do a lot of extra work and make him do a lot of extra work and everything for us to figure out who took the rest of the $14,000, then that's going to become a big felony case, and you'll probably go to jail for a long time.
You understand so far? Because here's my next question. If you're not going to tell me why you took it, my next question is, who taught you to do that? Who taught you to go in the register and put $400 on a card and then take it? Another employee here told you to do that? Or did you figure it out on your own?
Another employee?
Tamara.
No.
Okay. You're just asking us the same things that we're saying over and over. He's saying, in other words, did you figure that out? Or did someone teach you that you could scam the system by putting $400 on a gift card? Because I saw you had it written down on a little piece of paper. You didn't even have the gift card out because you're trying to be less suspicious. Do you know what suspicious is? You're trying to be less obvious. All right?
Sneaky.
Yes, very sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky.
Camera, I have everything in the phone. I have it. So
We want to know.
They want to know why
who
you did
told
that
you to do it. Who taught you to do
that?
it?
Did somebody ask?
Oh, who told me?
Yeah. Did anybody tell you to do this? And be honest with me. Be honest with them.
No.
Nobody told you to do that, right? You did on your own. Whatever you did, nobody told you.
Whenever I did,
Yeah.
nobody.
Like no other employee tell you, hey, do this. So I can find out maybe somebody's behind also and making you do this. So you did on your own. Nobody helped you. Nobody give you the idea. Tamara, don't stop it. We talk all the time. You only
Yes,
talk.
I know.
Yeah. So
Nobody.
why are you stopping when we talk?
Because she's trying to think of a lie. He's very busy right now processing a lie. All you got to do is tell us the truth,
Just tell them
and we
the
can
truth.
figure it out.
Yeah.
That'll help us figure it out. If there's somebody else we're looking for, or if we're only looking for you. Who showed you to put the money on the card like that, and then put the card in your pocketbook? Another employee here must have showed you. I don't think you're smart enough to come up with that idea yourself.
The final ride came. Without offering any honest statements, Karen was quickly arrested, offering no resistance.
She's playing us right now. Or she thinks she's playing us.
So I have another question. Did you do that today since morning? Because I don't know what happened today.
Today?
Did you do anything like that?
Any cards today?
No.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to be placing you under arrest. Okay? You're going to jail because of the crime. You're not really talking to us, so if I can't really talk to you, I don't want to waste your time, I don't want to waste his time, I don't want to waste our time. So I'm going to just put you under arrest because you're not talking to us. So I'm gonna have you put your hands behind your back. All right?
But I don't know.
But we do know. You know, I know,
But
he knows.
So I tell you, nobody asked me.
You're not telling me anything. That's the thing. You're wasting my time. And if you waste my time, listen, I'm gonna be cool with you, but if you're wasting my time, I don't like when people waste my time.
Okay, but I know I make my mistake.
Okay.
But I I can do the check.
Well, the check, he's probably going to withhold your check anyways. He's definitely not going to be paying you your check.
You know what? Let me just grab it.
Copy, not stopping, walking towards public.
All right, he's probably not going to be paying you your check. I mean, the thing is, you stole at least $400 from him. I don't know how much you make on your checks, but the thing is, you're going to go to jail right now because you're not cooperating. You're not helping us out.
But
I just got a robbery. It was being viewed with it openly because you can see several gift cards.
Are you in front of public or just past of it?
You understand the gift cards?
It's this one.
Huh? This one?
That's how it's for me. It's
Oh,
my
that
bank.
one's yours.
Place 3536, copy.
It's my bank.
Okay.
Or the complainant victim is 97 in the area, and he did confirm that's the correct subject.
Now, which of these gift cards can you identify as ones that you sell here?
This
I
one.
sell the eBay, I sell the vanilla.
No, it's only one.
See, right now you're communicating real well.
No, I try to understand. That's why I try to figure.
No. You're playing.
Okay.
But this one?
It's this bank.
Please, we're going to pull those all out real fast and we'll help you identify any of them that are yours. All right, let me have you put your hands behind your back. All right? Tamara, you got to put your hands behind your back.
Turn around.
You got to turn around. Put your palms together like you're praying. All right? You want to put your palms together like you're praying. All right? Let me see the other hand. No, you got to put your other hand. Come on. Put your palms together like you're praying. Your palms, yeah.
The female suspect was ultimately charged with felony grand theft. She received 5 years of probation and was ordered to pay over $14,000 in restitution. But if you think this was the peak of drama, this next Karen takes chaos to a whole new level.
Can you tell me about that? Like, what's the purpose behind all this?
I'm giving him money.
Do you have any other questions for me they may have not answered as of yet? Sorry.
On January 3rd, 2024, officers responded to a case in which a female cashier was caught stealing nearly $2,000 from a store after management uncovered her scheme.
Info of the homeowner, I'm going to take him to the drug stop.
I'm Julianne. I called.
Hi, Julianne. I'm Officer Colazo.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for
So
coming.
what's going on?
Yeah, so we have an employee.
Okay.
She was a cashier, so over 4 shifts, starting on the 23rd of December. The last one was on the 1st.
Okay.
She was a cashier, ring up customers. Customers would hand her the cash. She'd take the cash, put it on the side of the register, finish the transaction. She'd take the cash. Yeah, yep.
I can always upload it later. That's not that big of a deal.
Okay. Yeah, I can show you some clips just so you can see the MO and everything.
Gotcha.
Of it.
Well, let's go have a chat with her.
Come on in.
Upon confronting the female suspect, the officer explained the employee's rights and ensured she understood them before proceeding with the questioning.
All right. So currently you're being detained for an investigation. So before I can ask you questions relating to that, I do have to read your Miranda rights. This is my caveat, and I say this to everybody. Me reading your Miranda rights does not mean that you're currently under arrest at this time. It's just because you're not free to leave, I have to read you this, okay? Go ahead.
Trini, Con 7429. She has a valid Class E that expires in 2024. And her 1043 from the call. Somebody?
10-4, thank you. All right. If there's any part of it you don't understand, let me know. okay? Because this isn't something that people have done very often, if at all, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights? I've explained them to you. Would you like to speak with me about what's going on?
The female suspect explained that the reason for stealing the money was to help her mother who lacks insurance, and then admitted to stealing on 4 separate shifts.
Understanding is that you have taken some money while you're working as a cashier in the front. Can you tell me about that? Like, what's the purpose behind all this?
I give him the money.
Okay. You short on bills, or?
My mom.
Your mom?
She's sick.
Like she's got like cancer, like really badly sick kind of stuff? How long has she been sick?
For a while.
Okay.
She needs, she has to have surgery and medications.
Right. Does she not have insurance or anything? No? Okay. So, before we go into the other stuff, there are programs out there to help. Okay? A lot of your hospitals and medical facilities are going to have caseworkers that can potentially point you in the right direction for programs or even alternatives to insurance, right? A lot of pharmaceutical companies, if you fall short on something, some of them are very well known to assist with payment plans or even potentially doing things for free, okay? The biggest thing for you and mom is you have to ask the right questions, okay? With what you've got going on, I shouldn't be here having this conversation with you. I think we can all empathize with you. That's a very serious thing to have to go through on your own, okay? But there's help out there. You just have to ask for it. Okay, how many times did this happen?
A few.
Ooh, what's a few? Because a few to me might be 3 or 4, or it might be 7, 8 to you, 3 or 4. Okay, can you kind of tell me about how you proceeded with this? Like, what was, like, how did this happen? Like, how did you obtain this money?
On the transaction, I'll put it in, the numbers, but I wouldn't put the money in.
Okay, were you still giving, like, the customers their change and whatnot? But you just put the money to the side and kept it for yourself? And this happened approximately 4 times? On the same day or different days? Different days. Okay, were any of those, like, more than one on one day, or just all spread across 4 different shifts? Okay, I gotcha.
Clear evidence was captured by the store's camera. The suspect was completely exposed.
So here's an instance.
Has she seen this?
No, we haven't shown it to her.
Okay. Is it against y'all's policy for her to see it?
No, she can.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want her to, yeah, that's okay.
This is you? In the black sweater with your hair up?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I rewind this at all, or?
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, and then like, the clips are all, they're
Right.
same, same as that, just different.
So is this what you were talking about, where you take the customer's cash, you stick it next to the register? This is December 23rd
Yeah, that was the first
at
time.
8:05. Okay, another one at 8:49. Now, how were you folks able to determine the total?
Based on, watching the cash be handed, and then the amount that was typed in.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's a comparison to the tickets.
Yeah, comparison.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So if it was like 120 cash, no cash went in, all went to the side.
Okay.
And then based on I could show you like our reporting, what that looks like in terms of the shortages.
Right. And if it's possible to get a copy of that, that'd be great as well.
Yeah, I can show after this video.
And either way, if you wanna email it to me, that works too.
Due to the amount of theft and the repeat offense, this was considered a felony for the female suspect, leading to her immediate arrest.
So, based off of the facts and circumstances, Burlington does want to pursue with criminal investigation. Okay, so because of the amount and the pattern of the activity, the way that you conducted yourself, it is a felony. So yes, you're going to be placed under arrest at this time. If you need to call mom, text her, whatever the case is, like I said, to show you some form of compassion, go ahead and call her, make a text message, whatever you need to. All right, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure mom's okay as well. So if there's someone that we need to call for, let's do that. The next thing is I can call the Department of Children and Families and just say, hey, look, unfortunately the daughter was placed under arrest today. Mom's, in her mid to late 50s. She's very sick, which is what led to the incident. So we're just a little concerned for Mom. If someone can just go and do a well-being check on her, make sure that she's okay, and offer her some services if she needs it. Do you have any other questions for me they may have not answered as of yet? Sorry. But I'll follow up with you if I don't get...
The cashier was charged with felony grand theft for stealing nearly $2,000 over multiple shifts and ultimately sentenced to 9 months of probation. All right, justice is finally swift, and excuses won't save them this time. Stay tuned for more wild encounters, and remember, actions have consequences.